Actually a disgrace. It's a disgrace. Disgraceful. Let's see what stream it put up on YouTube. We'll do everything except put the right stream most of the time. Yeah, don't even tell me how. It worked this time pretty seamlessly. Alright, we're back. We're back with that. Now we gotta figure out, in order to capture this beauty of a game, which route we're taking here. Maybe with the Unreal Engine. Absolutely unreal. Be going through YouTube. Okay. We're here with Sammy Jukes. A little bit of an indie adventure game. Bit of like a mystery, but kind of something more akin to Life is Strange. So we'll be playing as Sammy Jukes. Getting deep, dark. Getting into it. Let's see what's going on here. See how far this one can take us.
Some peace and quiet.
I'd like to thank the developers for reaching out.
What the hell are you doing, Jukes?
Hit me up.
I'm
The
on
fresh
my
one?
lunch break, Chief.
Ah, forget about that. We just got a big case. It's from way up high. You know that big oil pipeline they've been building over at the Rocky Mountains?
I don't follow the news that much.
Well, you better start. One of the protesters from some small town along the construction route went missing, and this media circus started creating all kinds of theories. My phone hasn't stopped ringing since this thing went public. Senators from both parties, lobbyists, CEOs, you name it. Everybody's on the edge. I told them I'd put my best man on the job.
I really appreciate your trust on this, Chief. I won't let you down.
Don't try your tight five on me, Jukes. All the best detectives are assigned to important cases. You're all I have left. You have about 50% clearance rate. You've never showed any initiative, but never broke any rules either.
I'm the best guy to put on the case.
You might be the most average detective this office has ever seen. I don't know whether
Almost
to fire
in the
you
same sentence,
or
he's
give you a
telling me
medal.
I'm the most average dude,
Thanks, Chief.
but also that I'm
I'll
the
get
best
on
one
that
to put
as
on
soon
the
as I
case.
finish my lunch.
What does that tell you?
Lunch is
Either
for
about
case closers, Jukes. Get your ass to Twin Lakes.
the establishment
now.
we're working for, or with this guy's work ethic right now? I can't really commend him on that.
I never heard back on that Miami office transfer request.
If you don't solve this thing, there's a special post waiting for you at the Alaskan Records office.
So there's an anti-oil protester that went missing recently.
Senators, huh? What makes this case so high profile?
Now, some people speculate that the oil company might have played a part in the disappearance. These are just rumors. Don't go around making wild accusations while you're there. Anyway, the investors call in on the campaign donations. Then the politicians call me. You know how it works.
What can you tell me about the town?
It's just some one-horse town in the middle of nowhere. This is probably the only excitement they had in years.
Who is the missing person?
Some woman named Tammy Taylor. Looks like she was leading a protest group against the oil company. They were popular on the social media. Now we have some hashtag detectives trying to solve what happened to her without leaving their homes.
What can you tell me about the case?
Like I told you, a protester went missing. It happened just as the construction reached her town, so it raised a lot of eyebrows. Locals will fill you in on the details.
Can I help you with something?
I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I've been assigned here to solve a missing person case.
Ah, God damn it. Those media assholes. Yeah, I appreciate you coming all this way and all, but I assure you everything is under control. You can just go back to the city. We got this.
I'm sure you do, but since I'm already here, I might as well take a look around, if you don't mind.
Do what you like. Talk to Deputy Jones if you need anything. I'll be in my office.
What a warm welcome.
Welcome to Twin Lakes, Detective. I'm Deputy Ethan Jones. How can I help you today?
Well, you can start by filling me in on the case.
Taylor, a local woman, was reported missing by her mother 2 days ago. Sheriff thinks she's just doing this to cause drama.
Why?
Well, you see, they've been building this oil pipeline in town. Some of the locals organized a protest group. They've been causing trouble ever since.
Did you speak to the family and friends?
The sheriff said we didn't need to. He says she'll run back home when she's finally bored. If you want to talk to them, you can find the father, Rick, at the gas station. Her mother, Karen, is probably at the community center. She's been holding a vigil for her daughter. You can also try to speak to the protesters. They turned an old trailer over by the old mill road into an...
Thanks. I'll do that.
Good luck, Detective. I'm sure the sheriff's right and there's nothing to solve, but if you need a search warrant, come see me. I'll call the judge and sort that out for you.
Right. Search warrant. I'll come see you.
Good hunting. The sheriff says I can take his job when he retires.
I have more questions.
Hi there, Detective.
Yeah.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
We only have her mother's report. Unfortunately, with her trailer burned down, there isn't much of a lead.
What do you suspect happened?
We only have her mother's report.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
It just suddenly went whoosh. Super weird.
Well,
What caused
you
it?
know,
We
I think
have
that's just going
no
to continue to
idea.
happen with this
Feel free to
guy
check out the trailer park
making the
yourself.
job difficult, extending the project however he can, you know. That's just going to be how it rolls. If that's what your company is looking to do, like by getting this guy, then, you know, I don't know. You really don't have much of a say in that. You just kind of got to roll with the punches here.
Who would know
I would
more
just
about
try
Tammy?
to stay out of
Most
the line
people
of
know
fire.
each
You
other
know what I mean?
around
Like,
here.
it's-
If you'd like to
do
take
what
some
you gotta
statements,
do
I'd
and
start
just,
with
like,
her parents.
Because
Her
who knows?
father,
They might
Rick,
want him as a
runs the gas
scapegoat too.
station down the street.
Because
Her mother,
maybe Tectonic
Karen,
wants to
is
push
holding
the
a
job
vigil at
along
the
a little
community
longer.
center
That works out
across the
because
road.
they know the longer you push a project out, it's more money. It's always comes to more money if the project gets stretched out. So maybe Tectonic loves that because they could just kind of throw this guy under the bus when it comes down to it. When the city's like, dude, what's going on here? You know, why is this coming on, you know, over expectations and everything? True.
Who would know more about Tammy?
Most people know each other around here.
Yeah, so I
If you'd
don't
like
know.
to take some statements, I'd start with her parents. Her father, Rick, runs the gas station down the street. Her mother, Karen, is holding a vigil at the community center across the road.
Yeah. That's like 11% or something like that. Oh. As far as that, yeah, something like that.
Have you
25%
seen
of
or
90 is,
heard
yeah,
anything
it's about like
unusual, lately.
It's about like,
Might be
it's
related to
21 or
Tammy's
so.
disappearance.
I don't know.
If her trailer didn't burn
Something
down
like
that
that.
same day,
28.
I wouldn't even say she was missing. That's the key element in this becoming a big case, I think.
Mm-hmm. All right, baby. Love you. Be safe. Bye. All right. Apologies. Which, for some reason, the sound goes off. Problematic.
Have you seen or heard
Seen or heard anything unusual lately? Let's do that one again.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
If her trailer didn't burn down that same day, I wouldn't even say she was missing. That's the key element in this becoming a big case, I think.
Got my wife's on a construction project. Trying to keep things honest in New York City, man, as an engineer is absolutely like one of the most difficult parts of the job, to be honest. So much stupid stuff going on in all these industries because they're allowed to get away with it. The corruption is like out of control at this point. It's like zero
Can you tell me
accountability
about
with
Tammy
anything.
Taylor, the missing woman.
Tammy Taylor, 28 years old, blonde, medium build, moved to her hometown less than a year ago. Member of an anti-oil activist group. Does a little painting on the side. Half the town loved her, other half hated her.
Did you know her?
We never talked.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's a pretty busy small town these days. Pipeline construction, missing people, a wolf sighting. All very exciting stuff.
Dude, you're the deputy. Missing person is exciting.
What can you tell me about
Tell
yourself?
that to the family, dude.
I'm the deputy.
You
Don't
smoke.
shoot me. Don't know much to say except I lived here all my life. If you need to get a search warrant from the judge, come talk to me.
Thanks.
Visiting officials usually stay at the sheriff's house, but then he said we should make an exception this time, so please feel free to crash at my place, detective. Here's the key. Take anything you want from the fridge.
What?
Could you tell me your
Why
name
would I
and
want to
address?
stay at your
Certainly,
house, dude?
detective. I'm Deputy Ethan Jones. I live in the trailer at the Park Road.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
We only have her mother's report, unfortunately.
What can you tell me about the No
What
More
kind of
Oil group?
deduction
The
is
sheriff
that?
says it's
You have no
illegal,
input?
whatever they're doing. We just couldn't find the right law to arrest them on.
What can you tell me about?
The sheriff says it's illegal.
What's illegal?
What can you tell?
The sheriff says it's illegal, whatever they're doing.
He doesn't know what they're doing, but it's illegal?
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
Thank God. Those workers leave after their shift is done.
I mean, I hope everybody that works any type of a shift leaves when their shift is done. What do you mean, dude? That's nothing.
What can you tell me?
Thank God. Those workers leave after their shift.
He's not giving me any information. This guy is rather useless.
Have you seen?
If her trailer didn't burn down that same day, I wouldn't even say she was missing. That's the key.
All of this, dude. You're a failure at your job, I must say. You are letting this town down, sir.
Town has seen better days.
It probably has, because you're here and you're not doing jack shit, dude. What's this guy? Oh, shit. I don't think we're gonna get any better with this guy here. Sheriff
I have
lean
more
back.
questions.
He's
Welcome
leaning.
back, Detective. I hope you won't be here too long. We wouldn't want those city boys missing you.
Please give me some decent information here.
Could you tell me your name?
You ain't gonna start in
I'm just trying to get a sense of the townspeople.
Sheriff Gary Cooper. I know. I've heard all
Gary
them jokes,
Cooper.
so don't start. I live at the yellow house at the back of the station.
I wouldn't have guessed that, but it fits very well.
What can you tell me about
Very fitting.
yourself?
I've been the sheriff of this town ever since I was old enough to take over for my daddy. You could say I'm a prodigy in law enforcement.
Yeah, we'll see depending on your answers here. I don't know about that. Maybe compared to the guy out front.
What can you tell
For
me
sure,
about
you're
Twin
doing pretty
Lakes?
good.
Just about the safest town in the state. Maybe the whole damn country. And I aim to keep it that way.
What can you tell me about Tammy Taylor, the missing woman?
She was with them don't buy oil kids. I had a file on them. I can't seem to find it. I'm sure she's a fine young lady who will turn up safe and sound in no time.
Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately that might be related to Tammy's disappearance?
Hell no. It's been the same as ever. Now don't go stirring up trouble, you hear?
Why are you so complacent about a missing woman, my friend?
Who would know more about Tammy?
Her parents. I would talk to her father in the gas station. Ugh, not her mom so much. She just has a way of making you feel so small over nothing. I don't like talking to her.
That sounds like a you problem, my friend.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I'm not gonna lie, Jules. It does seem suspicious that her trailer burned down the same day she went missing.
Did you investigate that?
I'm sure it's not related. Fires happen all the time for no reason.
No reason.
It doesn't seem like you've done
My
much
house
to
burned
find
down
this
3
girl.
times this
We have a way
year.
of doing things round here. And things take however long they're gonna take.
We keep open propane tanks in our kitchens, unsupervised and untethered.
What do you suspect happened to Tammy?
I'm not gonna lie, Jules. It does seem suspicious that her trailer burned down the same day she went missing.
Did you
Keep it right next to
investigate
the
that?
stove.
I'm
Make sure
not
it's
related.
ready for the
Fires
fire.
happen all the time for no reason.
Sheriff, it doesn't seem like you've done much to find this girl.
We have a way of doing things round here.
It's like he's telling me,
Things
why
take
are you
however
so
long they're
concerned
gonna
with the
take."
fire? They just did that. Fires happen all the time here. What are you talking about, dude? Are these getting like mixed up? Her parents, right?
Her parents.
Yeah, her parents.
What do you...
I'm not gonna lie, Jules. It does.
Did you investigate...
I'm sure it's not related.
Sheriff,
We have a way of doing things.
Yeah, we get it. You
What can you tell
don't
me
really
about
care
the
about
no
fires because
oil
they happen
rig?
all the time. Is what
Bunch
you
of
tell me.
busybodies fighting over some trees. Like we're ever gonna run out of those.
What can you tell me
Let's
about
see this
the
guy's
oil
answer.
pipeline construction in town?
It's taken too long, I can tell you that. I haven't had a good night's sleep in weeks. I wish they'd just bulldoze the whole thing and I could move to my new place in St. Newman's.
So they work. What was the other one? They go home when they get off their shifts and they're taking too long. So
Do you know anything?
that's
about
all we know
Tammy's
about
house
the
burning down?
no oil group.
We don't have an official fire department. Unfortunately, not a lot of people volunteer for it these
Plus,
days.
who is
I
paying
would
these
do it
people
if
that
it
they're
weren't for my bad
activists on a
Did you inspect
shift?
the
What do you
ruins?
mean?
Sure
The No
did.
More Oil
Not a
group
sign of a person.
is working
Case
on a
closed.
shift right now.
What caused the fire?
The flames?
I mean, are you part of this group? Dude, what caused... Oh shit, he's sleeping already. He's back in the chair. Don't disrupt this man, because he will go back to sleep as soon as he's done with you. Doesn't seem like we really interrupted much, to be quite honest. He's pretty good at getting right back to it. There's a little jailhouse, little private bathroom jailhouse. It's all good. Sensitivity is extremely high, so you two are like useless. What is this now? We got a security keypad. Oh!
This keypad needs a jolt of power.
Oh shit, it needs power.
This is a private area.
It's private. That's his private room. Bathrooms. Anybody chilling in here? Make sure it's safe. There's no shooters in the bathroom.
I wish I had
Just
an
straight
exciting
shooters.
life like yours, detective.
Alright. Alright. We have a journal, we have a map, we have people. Tammy Taylor. Whoa, what was that? Search permission granted. Sheriff's deputy of Twin Lakes can call the local judge to request a search warrant if I have reasonable suspicion. Okay, good to know. We can get the judge and the troops down on these boys. Gary Cooper. So, that's the dude in the chillin'. That's the dude in the front. But what do you mean search permission granted? Does that mean I could break that dude's door down to his home? Just start inspecting, throwing things all over the place? Now, they were at the community center? I don't think we want to bother with the post office. Might want to get over to the community center. Let's just give me a second here. For some reason, the mouse DPM, whoa, will not change whilst in the game. That feels more appropriate. Appropriate.
What if it's too late?
Karen? Uh-oh. How you doing?
Hi, I'm Detective Sammy Jukes. I'd like to ask you a few questions about Tammy Taylor's disappearance.
Finally. What took you so long? Do you have any idea how long we have been waiting? She could be dead now because of you.
Are you serious? I mean, your police aren't doing much of a job.
Can you tell
I'm
me
here
your
to
name and
investigate.
address?
Yes. I'm Karen Taylor, Tammy's mother. We have a house at the end of Williams Road.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I have been calling your office since Tammy's house was on fire. My baby's house burned down, and she is nowhere to be found. Nobody is even investigating. I asked for the
I'm
best
right here.
detectives. Are you the best they had? Are you one of those...
According to my
genius
boss, I'm the best
Ma'am,
detective for this.
Sorry to say, I'm not some magical detective.
I'm the
Let's
best
get
man he's
pipe
got for the
and look at
job.
some fabric to
But
find
I'm
out
the
who
worst
killer
employee
is.
he has,
However,
so...
I promise you, I will do anything in my power to find your daughter.
That's good. At least somebody cares.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of this here.
What can you tell me about Twin Lakes?
It's just another unremarkable small town that nobody cares about.
What can you tell me about...
She's been very busy ever since she moved back into town. Her old stuff is in our house if you need to take a look.
Yes, that could help. What was she busy with?
For one thing, she is an activist working with the anti-oil group. It caused a lot of friction with the oil people. She would sometimes go camping by herself. I don't think that's it this time. She always told me before going, this is something different.
Well, her trailer burned down, right?
Have you seen or heard anything unusual
She went missing.
lately that might be related to Tammy's
Think they might be
disappearance?
related?
Nobody seems to care. The sheriff won't move his butt to do anything. That deputy is as useless as a hat on a moose. Nobody is looking for my baby.
I am.
This Karen is
They
speaking
said
some
her
sense
phone
right now.
was at home while it burned, yet she wasn't there. Who would leave their phone at home in this day and age?
That is suspicious.
Phone wasn't in the house when it burned down, so she wasn't
Who
there.
would know more about Tammy?
She was always very popular. You can talk to her high school friends, Aiden and Samantha. Then there's all the no more oil people.
Yeah,
What do you suspect happened?
there
to
is
Tammy?
a lot
If
of
I
no
did,
more
I
oil
would do
people.
something about it.
Growing in the numbers as we
What
speak.
can you tell me about the...
They're Tammy's little group. Patty's boy, Greg, and that orange boy are with her. Also, some other people
Orange
I
boy?
never met.
Is that like the orange man? That the little version of the Orange Man.
What can you tell me about the oil pipeline construction in town?
Tammy often went there to put up signs. Those construction people were always trying to stop her. They are building the South Pipeline now.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Tammy's house burning down?
You like that cheap
There
gas?
is no real fire station in town. Some of the men gather
Probably
in the
your
volunteers
kids
department. They could barely put out
They
the
don't
fire.
even understand
Nobody knows how it started. Only
how a lot
thing
of that
we know
works.
is she wasn't inside. Thank the Lord.
Meanwhile, you're doing Big Oil's job for them. In a way. Because you're kind of... Well, I wouldn't say that, actually. Wouldn't say that. I had the wrong idea in my head. Anyway. I think we're going to take a little bit of a break here. Appreciate you all tuning in. Your troubles be less, your blessings be more. Nothing but happiness comes straight through your door. We'll be back a little bit later. We gotta get lunch sorted out, and I do not want to keep you kind folks waiting as I do that. So we're gonna get that sorted out, and we'll be back. You all take care.